Hello guys, welcome to Ashley Last Show. This is going to be the review for the Monster Hunter World. I actually played about 30 hours of this game, and it's very fun, also very frustrating. I'm going to go for the good and the bad part. I'm going to give you my scores in the end. It is actually worth buying if you guys are heavily into the MMORPG and mostly team party and stuff like that. First time I got it, I was very excited to get it. I own Monster Hunter games, but never able to play that Monster Hunter game because most of my Monster Hunters in Japanese. I gave some of my Monster Hunter games to RGT85, and so far there's one for the 3DS, the Monster Hunter Story, and there's one that's in Japan, I believe, that's on the 3DS as well. I believe that's also come to America as well. I heard that's a lot more harder controls, and these are more user-friendly control. I will say that hell no and no. It took me a while. It's a huge learning curve. You have to they'll actually throw a lot of stuff at you in the first 10 minutes. I mean, so much that you can barely comprehend it. And I did several live stream of it. There'll be a 30-minute segment video at 1 o'clock every day, Pacific Standard Time for it as well. The graphic is marvelous. Has a good first player story too. You can play first players on this game. You can play this without the internet if you really want to, but the problem is you probably going to be grinding so much materials that you're really going to need to literally upgrade your armor. This is it's not level based. It's mostly for like those PvP PvP player versus player like armor and WoW. And it's basically armor based. So higher armor and higher your weapon damage is, the more better you actually will do against other monsters. I got my ass whipped multiple times. I had to use SOS flares to actually get other people that want to join the SOS game and help out and kill the monsters with you as well. You have 3 try for each monsters that you want to you're on quest for. The main storyline is Zero Magdalos, looks like a lava version of Godzilla, and you try to capture it just to study it, why it's going to this island and what does it do and everything else as well. They will know more and more about it. A lot of times you do capture it for scientific research ways, and a lot of times you do to skin it and use as material so you can build better armor and weapon as well. I'm trying to figure out how to get the palette called Mega Man, because I know there's a DLC for it if you get early and stuff like that, but one thing that I will never never find out. It says PlayStation School Horizon Zero Dawn content. Never played that game, but I want to play it. But yeah, you go to different areas. You go and you find these different monsters. Some of these look really weird. They like shove that like a lizard, like a chameleon, and just have some feathers on it. So it's kind of interesting. It's very cool, and you have to think because different monsters are immune to certain things, and they have weakness to certain things, and they have they have strength of other items as well. The more you track, the more you do research, the more you find out what we can get. It's fire, ice, puncturing, a big hammer, a giant knife, or where a crossbow will work. But it's very interesting how it is. I know I sold a lot of copies of it. I know a lot of people are also rage quit with this game. I will probably play more of it later on. Probably when I move mid of June, I'll play more of it. It's just that a lot of stuff has been busy. I got a lot of games to review, a lot of games to play as well. But I really like to see this on the Switch. They might have downgraded some graphics on it, but I think it'll be really good on the Switch for it as well. But I do not know if it can actually handle it because the Switch is not that strong. But Capcom did outdo themselves. I want to see what the previous Monster Hunter games were like. But I have it I believe for the Wii as well. But I can probably plug it in. I don't know because most of these things are online games. Some of them are just single player games as well. And it is just very interesting how, for me to play this, it just feels like WoW. Slash what's the other game that has the big ass monster? It's basically playing WoW all over again, but newer, cleaner graphic and set amounts of abilities that you can do with your weapons. Other than that, is you have to think, strategize, figure out what you want to do, and if you're crap out of luck, then you have to get other hunters to help you out with it. But a lot of people helped out. Most of the times, people will not help you with some of the monsters that's really pain in the butt to actually fight. So I have to literally grind and grind and grind until I'm able to fight that thing, because no one else wants to join because we always get our ass kicked, and it's just been a nightmare for it. I think the good part of it is that in the graphic story, the gameplay of it. The bad part of it is the multiplayer platform of it, because a lot of times, you do require more than one people to actually do it, and there's so many people that wants to do something else, and there's like millions of people, but not a lot of those people actually play online. I think that's the one thing. A lot of time is I try to do a voice chat with it as well. They do not correspond or talk because I want to know what they want to do, instead of they just all want to go and hack and slash, and every time you die, your reward goes lower and lower. So that's one of the bad point of it, but it's good. It's amazing. I love it. Worth $60? Hell yes, it is. I'm gonna play more of it. Yes, I will later on. Yeah, it's very interesting to see this game to fruition, that I'm actually able to play it and understand it, instead of trying to do a Google Translate if I really wanted to play a Japanese version of it. It'll take times and everything else, and probably wants to be like, what the hell am I doing? But other than that, it's good. I enjoy it. I give this thing a 7 out of 10. If you guys like World of Warcraft, MMORPG, JRPG games, where you go around hunt monsters and you skin them and use it for a fashion sense, this game might be for you. And if you're an animal lover and you think they're like these monsters, oh, they're so cute, and you don't want to kill it, the game's not for you. That's all I gotta say. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the review. I'll talk to you all later, and let me know down in the comments below which one's your favorite monster to hunt, and did you have this game, and how did you guys like it as well. I hope you guys enjoy the video and have a great day.